Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com helping you create something awesome today. So today we're going to talk about 10 ways for you to make money on YouTube. This is a super popular topic and this probably will be a very popular video because I'm going to go deeper than a lot of YouTubers have in the past. Most of the ways I'm going to talk about making money on YouTube are actually how I make money on YouTube, but there are also great examples of other YouTubers doing this as well. Which actually brings me to something very important. I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Grapevine Logic. You can go to grapevinelogic.com. This is a great marketplace for you finding YouTube sponsorships, YouTube collaborations, and you only need 1,000 subscribers to sign up. So make sure you're checking out grapevinelogic.com. Links are in the description. I think this is a great service that can really help you guys get YouTube sponsorship if it's something you're struggling with. It's something I've used to do a lot of different sponsorships with different products, different brands, and get items to review here on the channel. See, that right there, it is an example of how you can make money on YouTube itself with sponsorships. You can use Grapevine and you can find brands that you can do brand deals and sponsorships with to review products or services. If you feel real confident, you can reach out and make brand deals on your own. Going through a platform is the easier way to do it, and not everyone feels confident in their ability to sell and they don't know what sponsors are looking for. So that's why I like to use a lot of these platforms, but I've made brand deals on my own as well. One of the things you'll want to do with your brand deals, and I've talked about this in other videos, is if you can, you want to negotiate multiple video deals with them instead of just doing one-offs. You can do a one-off in order to build the relationship, but there's a lot more value both for you and the brand if you work out some kind of multi-video deal for a series or something like that. So that is tip number 1 for making money on YouTube. Use sponsorships. Another obvious one for number 2 is AdSense revenue. AdSense revenue is the easiest way to make money on YouTube, but it's also one of the slowest ways. You get paid once a month. After you make a $100 threshold, you don't get paid if you only make $50. It does roll over every month, but AdSense is not reliable. AdSense is completely dependent on what advertisers are willing to pay for ads and whether ads are showing up in your video views. About maybe 40-50% of video views aren't monetized, and there are ads that people can skip. So again, this is not a reliable way to make revenue. In fact, you would have to get probably on average 1 million views per month to make $3,000 to $5,000 based on the $3 to $5 average CPM, and that's at the higher levels. So if you have 1 million views a month, you still are only just making probably enough to live off of. And 1 million views a month sounds like a lot, right? So that's why AdSense isn't that reliable and why a lot of YouTubers do the other 8 things that I'm talking about here, the other overall 10 things on this list to make revenue, because AdSense is slow and there are no guarantees with it. You want to try and control your income in YouTube. But let's talk about a third way that people are making revenue on YouTube. It's related to AdSense. It's called YouTube Red. Sometimes there are people who subscribe to YouTube and they get a YouTube Red membership and then ads are not playing on your videos. But YouTube doesn't want you to lose revenue from that. So what YouTube does with YouTube Red is based on the watch time of your videos, you do get a percentage. This is not reliable either because it's still tied to AdSense, but it just means that if someone is not seeing ads on your video but they are subscribed to YouTube Red, then you're not losing money. So that's just something to keep in mind. A fourth great way to make money on YouTube is sell merchandise. I sell the Create Awesome t-shirts. I don't mention that nearly as often as I should, but I'm not relying on that for revenue, but it is actually pretty cool. When you sell merchandise, you can make maybe $2, $3, $5, just depending on what your margins are, by using services like Spreadshirt or Teespring or whatever you want. DeviantArt. You can sell merchandise related to your channel, related to your brand, and make some decent money. There are a lot of great YouTubers who have made a ton of money off merchandise. Jared Polin from Frono's Photo is a great example of this. The fifth way that you can make money from YouTube, and it's one of my personal favorites, is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is basically referring sales to a business. Amazon is really easy to do this with. eBay has a partnership program as well. So do a bunch of the web hosting companies. So do services like TubeBuddy. I really like affiliate marketing because I could do 5 different affiliate systems and I could make multiple streams of income just off of affiliate marketing alone, as long as it relates to something the audience wants. A lot of you struggle with what gear to buy for your YouTube channel. So I use affiliate links in the description to tell you guys what gear I'm using, and you can see the results for yourself. That way you can decide if that's something you want to buy or not. And if you do, I get a small percentage of that sale, usually between 4 and 8%, just depending on how many items were sold and what they were. So it's a great way for you guys to make money if you have products that you love and that you already own or are using, or that you're reviewing for a sponsor. Then I think affiliate marketing is a great opportunity for you to make money here in YouTube. And it's something I take advantage of all the time. For those of you who do how-to channels, or you're doing some kind of training or something like that, maybe you're a fitness instructor, I'd recommend that you sell a course. A lot of the fitness YouTubers are doing virtual courses where they're teaching like kickboxing or workout regimes, and it's doing great for them. So if you are a how-to YouTuber and you either teach software, or you teach a technical skill or something like fitness, then I would definitely recommend that you look at creating some kind of online or virtual course and using your YouTube channel to help you promote that as well. I think it's a great way to use your exposure in YouTube to also sell a product that your audience really wants. Speaking of products, that brings us to tip number 7. A 7th way that you can make money in YouTube is to sell real products, physical products. And I'm not even talking about merchandise here. I'm talking about the fact that like Michelle Phan actually sells real beauty products from her own product line, or how the guys from Wong Fu Productions actually made a plush line called Awkward Animals. I think stuff like that is so cool when you make a real product and you put it out there in the world. So I would definitely encourage you that if you have the skills and it's something you think your audience would enjoy, that you look at using YouTube and promote a real product to your audience that they would actually enjoy and that you own. Unlike affiliate revenue where you're only getting like maybe 10% or less of that, when you have your own product, you're keeping the overwhelming majority of that money. So I would definitely look into that. I have no idea what I would sell as a physical product on this channel. I'm more likely to do something like build an app one day that maybe like helps you with poses for photography, or is like a bundled app that literally walks you through making a YouTube video or something like that. So don't be surprised if in the near future you see some behind the scenes process of me working with an app developer in like 6 to 12 months on building something. Stay tuned for that. But again, it's another idea for you. Tip number 8 is to write a book. A lot of YouTubers like iJustine and like one of my personal favorites, Lindsey Sterling, have written great books that sell very well and that their audience supports and loves. A lot of YouTubers are doing this, and you don't have to have the largest subscriber count in the world. I'm actually currently writing a book called the Just Create Awesome book. My friend Amy Schmittauer from Savvy Sexy Social is writing a book, and we know that it's something that our audiences will really enjoy and get value from, because it allows us to go deeper and present in a different way than we do here on the channel, but also have like the same type of value associated with it. So it's a great way to give something else to your fans that they will enjoy. In fact, you could also do an ebook. I know that Tim Schmoyer over at Video Creators does very well with his ebook, and it's great. I've read it. It's 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel. I think it's a great book that any YouTuber could read. What I got out of it was that I was doing 95% of what Tim recommends in that book, but the other 10 to 5% was very helpful for me to be aware of as well. So physical books and ebooks are a great way that you can make additional revenue from your YouTube channel, because your audience wants to be engaged with you, wants to go deeper with you, and if you have more value to offer them, then do it. If you're going to do an audiobook for your release, then I would recommend doing the audio yourself. Like, get like professional people and hire like a studio to help you. But if you read the book out loud, it means a lot more. Being able to listen to iJustine's book in her own words actually was a really great experience for me. Speaking of your fans, you could always turn to your fans for another source of revenue in the form of fan funding directly here in YouTube if they want to donate something to you there using Google Wallet. Or you could use another source like Patreon, where people can support you and where you can offer them perks and bonus material and exclusive content. So those things work out really well. There's also another spin-off of this. Some people do membership sites with exclusive content and access and discounts to their other products. So these are a lot of great ways. I'm really giving you more than 10 tips here for making money. It's closer to 12, but I definitely think that fan funding, Patreon, I think crowdfunding like Indiegogo and GoFundMe, and I think that doing something like your own private membership site can be very cool ways that you can make money from your YouTube audience while still providing value to them that they want. My 10th and final tip might be one of the most important ones. It's to use YouTube to launch a real business. And by that I mean there are plenty of people who've gone from not only just doing content on YouTube and monetizing it to actually using the smarts and knowledge that they had from running their YouTube channel to grow real businesses. Philip DeFranco did a great job with SourceFed, and he also launched a t-shirt merchandise company. And that's just one example. Freddie Wong launched his production company, Rocket Jump. There's so many great YouTubers out there. They're building real businesses now and now having employees and, making a ton of revenue while also putting the value they want into the world and making it an awesome place. So that's something that you might be interested in and that you could try yourself if you're finding that you're having success here on YouTube and it's something you've always wanted to do. Using it to launch your entrepreneurial career is a great way to approach the platform, and I really believe in it. So those are my top 10 tips for making money on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like getting into this stuff. The business side of YouTube is something we don't talk enough about. It's all about views and subscribers, but revenue matters too because it lets you invest back in yourself. It lets you be able to give more, spend more time on this, and it lets you up the level of your game, whether it's in production or whether it's getting more products to review. I really believe that YouTube is a great platform for not only sharing your message, but monetizing it and having the opportunity to, really build and grow something. So I want to thank our sponsor, Grapevine Logic, for letting me share my top 10 tips for making money on YouTube with you guys and for just supporting me in creating awesome things and sharing them with the world. If you guys have more questions about making money on YouTube, let me know in the comment section. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. Remember, YouTube tip videos are usually on Fridays. If you are afraid of missing out on that, then just go ahead and activate your notifications and you'll get updated whenever I upload videos. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching, and don't forget, create something awesome today.